Hello guys, welcome back to another drone flight of One True Legends. Today we are here in Watford, in Hertfordshire. So we're not even in London anymore. I just did a drone flight in Harrow and I've just come out here. So without further ado, let's take off. So we're going up to max height and then we're just going to explore the area. So yeah, I don't know why there's a little bit of a wind gust, but it shouldn't be too much. I'm not going to go that high then, I'm just going to do it here, the 365. So yeah, I'm in a different part because they didn't allow drones being taken off at the mall area, which is understandable, so I'll come to a different area where there should be no problem. And now I'm here. I don't know 365 in that area already, so I'm just going to do it here now. Let's just explore the area. I've done my 365, so the only issue is the problem with the wind. So I just got to mind where I fly. So yeah, we're doing a 365 and it's now going to zip around Watford just to see what's down here in Hertfordshire. So let's go towards the Sainsbury's area. There's a Sainsbury's over here. Nice sunny day here still. So we've got the car park of Sainsbury's over here as well. Then we've got the main area of Watford down here. Let's go towards the main area of Watford. So it's down in this area down here. It's going to go down here towards the main area. This is where the shopping centre is. So you've got the road down here. You've got the station area. Let's go towards the station area, which is all the way down in this area. Yeah, there's a bit of a wind. Shouldn't be too much of an issue though. So that's the shopping centre area. Let's just get a shot of that around it. See, I was going to take off from there, but to be honest, I'm in the centre of Watford, so I think it's actually better here. So I'm actually glad that I've come here. Just that the shopping centre didn't allow the taking off of drones from there, so I just came down here. What have we got down here? We've got a Tesco in this area. Let's go towards that Tesco. A little Tesco in this area. And then what else have we got? We've got the station area down towards here. Then we've got the shopping centre right here again. Let's get a shot of the area down here. There's a pyramid building, I'm not sure what that is. Now I'm going to stop recording on my phone because I'm getting FPS loss a little bit. It's not too bad though. Yeah, much better now. It was just starting to get FPS loss because of this heat. When I screen record at the same time, the phone heats up even more because it's using more CPU. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to turn around now. I'm just going to get a tour of this area down here. Let's go towards this area. Then we've got an area down here. We go towards, yeah, it's later in the day now. So yeah, I've come here a little bit later. Let's go check out this big tall building, which I believe is the tallest building in Watford. Yeah, it is. It's the tallest building in Watford because there's nothing else taller here. There's a sky garden there. Looks like a new build. I don't know when this was built, but it's probably built recently. I'll go towards the area down there. Yeah, I want to go to somewhere different. There's another station called Watford Junction, and we've got the area down there. We should check that out as well. Look at that, we've got a train right there. We've got there's retail park in this area as well, but it's quite close to, there was a aerodrome nearby, so there was an NFZ, so I didn't go there, unfortunately. It'd have been good to get a drone flight in that area. That's why I flew here. There's also another area called Bushy. I was thinking of flying there, but that was near the no flying zone as well. So here I am here. It looks like they're gonna build something here, so you're watching this in 2026. By the time this video comes out and you're watching this in, let's say, a few years from now, it'll be probably already built. This video is like a timeline of London and the surrounding areas of London. Let's get a shot of this area down here. Got a junction over here. What we'll come down towards this area down here. We'll get a shot, we'll come back. We'll get a shot of coming back essentially towards this area. Look at that, we've got a major roundabout here. Look at that, nice little roundabout where the road goes under it as well. Let's orbit around it. Let's get a nice little orbit shot of this area down there. Oh yeah, we're going, it's a bit windy. The drone's struggling a little bit, so that's why we couldn't fly that way, so understandable. We'll come back now. Look at that, look, we're following the road nicely, look at that. And near the building. Oh, a little bit of gimbal movement. That's due to the wind. It should be good now. We haven't gone to the other side. Let's go to the other side. So you got the main area down here. I don't understand why this wind is so strong. This wind is exceptionally strong today. Yeah, it's really annoying. Let's go to the High Street. There's a High Street down there. That's why the station is called Watford High Street. It's a High Street of Watford. So get a shot of that area down here. So we've got an area down here. Got the shopping centre in this area. We've been there already, so yeah, that looks like a nice little shot that we're getting. Let's get a shot of this area as well. And then we'll do just come back now. Let's get a top down shot. It's a bit windy for my liking. I could see the drone struggling. It's like going so slow. I can't hear it, but the drone would be making high noises. That's why the drone flight's a lot shorter today, because all my drone flights, they're shorter because of the amount of wind. If I fly on a non-windy day at all, if there's no wind, then it's going to be really hot. That's another problem. So it's actually not as hot today because the wind is actually cooling us down. But then we've got another problem with the drone having problems with keeping up with the wind, because it uses more power to move at the same speed as what it would usually move when it's not windy. And actually it's going slower, and even though it's going slower, it's actually still using more power than if it was not windy. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. So, and even when it's still, the drone's actually flying the other way to keep still. That's exactly how drones work. Like GPS, it sees the GPS lock and the wind's actually blowing the drone away, but the drone is keeping in position, and when you move it, then it adjusts accordingly. So the drone's stationary right now. The drone's actually flying against the wind right now, so it's like moving against it. So you can probably see it jolt a little bit. It's quite amazing how these drone technologies work. It's like amazing amount of tech in there. So where should we go now? We haven't gone west. Let's go towards the west side. Yeah, let's go towards here. Yeah, drone's struggling so much. We're only moving 10 miles an hour. It's like a long gust. This gust has lasted a really long time. I don't understand. It shouldn't be this windy today, but it's windy. You see, our drone flight's going to be 30 minutes now, because it might be 40 minutes though. Let's go towards the main area down here. We're going against the wind, so when we come back, we'll be coming back in tailwind. Let's go down towards this area. I think it's worth it for this shot, because even though it's windy, it's just that we get less flight time. And the drone battery, it might get more warmer because it's actually using more power, and the motors as well. Yep, battery level is low now. We shouldn't have any problem coming out. I just want to get a quick shot of the residential area, because we're going to come back fast, I know. Look at that. What we'll do now, get a shot of the area down here. We're going to come back at tremendous speed now. Yep, top speed we're coming back now, because the wind's actually helping the drone come back. Before it was like struggling. Before the drone was struggling to come back, because the wind was against the drone. So we're just going to come back now. We're going to land it right here. I remember when I landed in sports mode in Brentwood, man. See, I usually, look, it's in sports mode now, but then what I usually do, I put it in normal mode so that it comes down in a natural speed. I'm just going to land it right over here. Okay, put it straight down. We're recording. You can actually hear the drone struggle. If I like land it on the floor, it's probably going to tip all over. Oh, birds are getting close to it, but see when I press normal mode, look how it slows down. If I was in sports mode, it's just going to hit the floor at full speed. So the drone's moving around now, even when I flew in Harrow as well. Anyway, I'm going to grab it now. See right now, look, I've got to wait for this gust to like finish. It's going to hit my hand before it did that. See how close it was to hitting my hand? It's like, that happened before, like I hit my hand with it. And yeah, it hurts quite a lot because it's moving at such a high speed. Anyway, I'm going to end this drone flight now of me flying in Watford, in Hertfordshire, outside of London. So I hope you enjoyed this drone flight and I'll speak to you in the next one. Thank you for watching.